I don't know why the media misses this. You know, for years and years and years, Donald Trump was, I'm going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. Everybody go, oh, yeah, well, how about that? Yeah, Mexico's going to pay for it. Well, there's parts of the wall that Donald Trump started that is, well, actually, a lot of it was built in a way that was just disastrous. I mean, you know, he brought in crony contractors who did crappy jobs. He picked designs that he thought were aesthetically pretty that weren't effective. I mean, you know, they're just popping ladders on the wall and hopping over and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you really want to stop illegal immigration through those means, through that border, and of course the vast majority of illegal immigration does not happen at the southern border. It happens from people coming into this country on tourist visas and just staying. That's the, by and large, even from Mexico, that's the largest percentage of illegal immigration, right? I mean, you got 1 million people a day crossing the border at Laredo and at Tijuana and whatnot. And that's how most of it happens. But still, there are some folks who try to cross the river or try to cross the border. The most effective way to stop them is not with a wall, it's with sensors, and or having a wall with sensors. So anyhow, the Mexican president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, Manlo, agreed to spend $1.5 billion over the next 2 years. This is a deal he negotiated with Joe Biden. $1.5 billion over the next 2 years to improve smart border technology. And, you know, Biden is saying, hey, this shows neighborly cooperation. So Biden is now building a wall, if you want to call it that. A little more humane one. And Mexico's paying for it. $1.5 billion. That's a hell of a lot of money. You know, Trump had to steal $5 billion, excuse me, from veterans that was going to be used to get the mold out of their living quarters and things. He took that $5 billion to try to build a wall, and it was just a total failure. It's fallen down. It's in disrepair. It's a mess. You know, Democrats should be making a big deal about this, and I'm not hearing anybody talking about it. In fact, the Biden border crisis hashtag is all over Republican Twitter feeds. But the fact of the matter is, Joe Biden got Mexico to pay for the wall. Somebody tell a Republican. Meanwhile, we're learning how much it costs, how much of a bribe Wall Street had to give a senator to save $30 billion in tax breaks. How much did it cost them? What would your guess be? To get $30 billion, how much do you have to give a senator? I'll tell you about that after the break.